Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Dr. Stone, you guys. I'm so freaking excited. I really thought maybe we were just gonna be stuck. I'm freaking Suika, you guys. Love her. Alright, so I will briefly get into my lingering thoughts on the episode. Before I do all that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know precisely what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And you know I'm sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. If you're joining me on the YouTubes, I am so glad you're here today. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. It helps me in my channel an awful lot. If you are able to, I really hope you'll check out the link to my Patreon, which is going to be in the description down below. Also helps me an awful lot, and you get early access, full length, uncut content, anime, all kinds of stuff. Going way, way back now. I've been doing this for a while. So thank you in advance for that. Alright guys, so we almost didn't get our cell phones. It's crazy to me that, like, I mean, I know this is all, the thing is, here's the thing, okay? It's all about science. And it's all about how science works and the way that it can even be kind of wondrous. You know what I mean? Like, some would even argue like a little bit magical. But we know that it's very, very grounded, in fact. You know, all of those things can be traced back to one certain thing, one particular element, or many elements just we put together in a way that made them work. However, sometimes on this show, I'm just like, what are the freaking odds? Like, what are the odds that Chrome would be around during Senku's time? Buffy, you promised, baby. You promised you and Bork. She did promise. Before I started filming. Yeah. She's looking at me like, do you mind? I have things to say. But, like, the same way that it's like, what are the odds that somebody like Chrome will pop up around the time that Senku got unpetrified? It's kind of like that with Suiko finding that rock. It's like, oh my god. And I guess, you know, a lot of that you can trace to, okay, this is the natural course of humanity. Like, there will always be people who, like, want to make the world a better place, want to learn more, want to discover more, want to have their reasons for just, like, needing to think and be outside the box. You know what I mean? Because we know Suika was on it. Like, she was going through those rocks. She was... I'm just so freaking proud. So freaking proud. Like, as if we needed another reason to love this child anymore. She is the best. She is the absolute best. So yeah, guys. So we had a really pretty episode. A really interesting episode. And almost a real, like, we almost got stuck real bad. So now we got tungsten, baby. We are back in business. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead? We jump right in to the next episode of Dr. Stone. Let's do this. We decided it would be Magma. I didn't get to talk about that a whole lot. I mean, if Taiju were here, we could bring him, you know? He was our brute force before. Maybe this is where we get to know Magma a little bit better. What if he says no? Yeah. Nice. Oh, he's thinking, okay, I'll go and do something shady. What did Gen say to him? Did he say, I'm gonna, like, do some weird sorcery stuff to you if you try anything? I hope he did. Ken? Ken, what do you mean? Are you gonna wreak havoc while he's gone? You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, would you? Would he? Nah. Well, I don't know what he said to Magma. I'm assuming he said to Magma, like, try anything and I'll, like, boil your brains or something, you know? But now he's like, finally, he's gone. The one person who would have challenged me. And I'm like, Gan, what are you... This isn't you, Gan. What saying. It's probably not what we're thinking, you know. Now a lot of this is making more sense. Why are they looking at a cross? Like, that's it. They are looking at it. You know what I mean? Who died? I'm worried. It's probably supposed to be like Senku's grave. It's probably all it is. You know, or like his memorial. I don't know. I'm not going to overthink it. So now a lot of this is making more sense. We got the ski light. I don't know how they're saying it, but oh man. All right. Excuse me. Sorry. It's just a result of being a little under the weather. It's definitely not the material that's making me yawn, I can tell you that. Because I am like so... You know, this kind of reminds me of in Slime when he had to go in the cave and remember? This would be a good opportunity for him to... Yeah, get rid of both of you. We need that strength. Except, it's a little bit more complicated. I hope Gen didn't whisper, like, take him out or something. Gen wouldn't do that. Oh! He just take him and throw it. It's not stable. Oh. Oh. Nature can be pretty cruel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did he just push Senku out of the way? Oh, that's gotta be really, really tough. That's gotta be really, really tough for Senku. You would want the opposite of this situation. Like, was he or was he trying to, I don't know. Maybe he was. Or was he trying to help Senku? He was trying to push him. Why would you say that to the person holding on to you? He's never tried to control anyone. Like, that's not his thing. So, is he really playing? Gen was in on, though? I can't believe Gen was in on this. That doesn't add up. Oh, boy. Oh! Oh my god, you're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding. We're gonna have to devise some... Buffy, honey, no. Buffy. You promised. She's breaking a promise over here. Now they're stuck. I'm like, oh, what do we do now? Chrome's gonna have to make a trap or not a trap. A rescue thing. Well, when Senku figures a way out with science, maybe you'll respect him. Yeah, we don't want that. Oh, there is a reason. Oh, yeah, or they could drown. Can Senku swim? I hope so. Yeah. That's the thing. Science cares not for your arguing. Oh, I was gonna say what we need is like a rope. Oh, or... Wow. This might just work. We're gonna give you directions and you're gonna build this. Never. Never. I like how now we've got the little lights too. The little, that's so awesome. See, we're all gonna have to work together. See, he's never been about controlling. Right. Everyone had their thing to do and still does. We need everyone. That's the thing. And Senku's never, he's never ever been about, we're gonna give you something you wouldn't have gotten before. Right. We're making a little swimming pool. More like a well. That is so cool. Yeah. Think of all you've seen so far. You got katanas here. I mean, yeah, you could have just been drinking and womanizing at the top, but now you get to see a ton of cool stuff. Oh, the siphon. Tell us how it works. Yeah. Mecha Senku. Okay. Oh, so this we can try at home. This we can try at home. This is not under the disclaimer. Oh. He's so cold. Oh. Help him. He'd help you. Oh. He's like, we at least have to deal with Tsukasa. He's like, keep showing me cool stuff that science can do. Ah! Oh! Oh my god, he threw him up! That's crazy. No. All the cool things you have yet. I mean, they haven't even scratched the surface of, like, modern conveniences, you know? Like, we've got the basics, but still. Yeah. This is why he values everyone's contributions. You know, he's never been a, like, eh. I was gonna say they would have. Oh my! They would. They would have had to have hold each other for warmth. Oh, the noises! My God! What were the noises about, you guys? What were the? Oh my goodness! It's true. That's what I thought. I thought they're gonna have to like hold each other for warmth. Yay! See, anyone can enjoy science. Like, no matter what you look like, no matter what, you know what I mean? Like, it does not care if you're bulky or twig or whatever. Oh, nice. That's amazing. Nice. Nature's treasure chest, baby. We just found it. And nobody has done anything with this, presumably, and, you know, the last, like... Yeah, like, nobody's come in to try to harvest it in so long. We're gonna need you for that. You wouldn't. Come on, Magma. They're putting their trust in you. There's something about this new world that you want to see through. Ah, that's what I said! That's what I said. I said I don't think he was trying to kill him. I think maybe he was thinking about it for sure, but in every turn there was a reason, there was something that stopped him. Don't do that. Don't hit him. Don't, because that's... But you didn't, though. Take all that rage. Wow. Not to mention all the other stuff. Are we going to take all the other stuff, too? We could probably use it. I don't know how much we can realistically carry out, though. You found the ultimate treasure! Friendship! Yay! Oh, they're going to make fun of him so bad for that. If this was more of a shonen, that's exactly where we'd be going with it. We did find the treasure. Friendship is magic. What was the real deal? I do not believe for a second that Gen would do anything hurtful. Oh my god, we gave him a surprise. Is it like a surprise birthday party or something? Oh, because didn't he say he knew how old he was? That's not what's happening here. It's definitely not what's happening. Senku, they're your friends. Actually, we plan to do a surprise party. They did something nice for him. What do we do? We made him a telescope! Oh my god! We made him a telescope! Stop! Stop it! Because they knew. You know what? They really did find the power of friendship. Oh, and that's going to remind him of his dad, of course. That's like the most meaningful thing you can make for him, because that just works on so many levels. He's going to cry and I'm going to cry. They did know his birthday because the dad passed it down. Stop. I knew it. I knew it. Oh. Oh, they all, oh my god, they all. So this whole thing could have gone, let's just review real quick. Could have gone that anyone at any time tried to overthrow Senku. But they all love him so much and respect him so much that they did this instead. Do you think Tsukasa's people would do that for him? I don't think so. I don't think so. It wouldn't be the first time, but I think he is smooth. You're not helping, Ginro. You're not helping. Sure we can. Sure we can. And we're definitely not going to be thinking of our dad at all when we use it. It was passed down. That's crazy. Because it's probably like... Ah, that's what he said! Oh my god, the last brain cell in my head. Just, oh my god, yes. Because he said he counted. Okay, I thought maybe the dad like passed it down as like a national holiday or something. Oh, so they were able to count what he said from... they just have an insane amount of respect for him, I can tell you that. That's so beautiful. I just want to cry. Oh, everyone's life has changed since they met him. Even Magma couldn't bring himself when he had the perfect chance. It's cringy in the best way. I love that so much. I love it so, so much. Because you know what? As important as the cold, logical, practical, you know, there is something about, like, the way that science works, and it's like, it's indiscriminate in the way that it works. You know, like, we saw, like, how our lady death siren, you know? But I also love that while this isn't really like a traditional shonen, and it doesn't really work on like, oh, well, we have to like befriend, like, that's not the focus, yet there is such an element of that like so much of why Senku is even in the position he's in is because of the people he loved and the people who got him to that point. And everyone in this village has a reason to respect and appreciate Senku. Even the ones who really didn't want to. Even freaking Magma, you guys. I know. I just want to say, this doesn't happen to me very often. I called it he was trying to save him, and I called it on how they knew his birthday. Although for a second when they said Rock Day, I thought maybe that the dad had like passed down his birthday as like a national holiday or something. Wave of science. Oh, let the wave wash over you. Guys, that was so good. How on a show that is really, like, on paper, it is so not about, like, I don't want to say feelings, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not that show, but, like, when it does it, like, good God. They made him a telescope, you guys. I have so much to say. Let me just unpack it for you real quick. Because first off, the stuff with Magma was amazing. Like, if we had just done that in this episode, I would have been like, that was really good. Because I had been hearing for a while, like, you know, Magma in the future, like, might not be so bad. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad that it wasn't a Magma face turn where it was like, oh, all of a sudden he's a good guy. Like, everyone's still them. It's just that Senku has met them where they're at. In, like, every way. You know what I mean? Like, Magma, yes, he's all about, like, he wants the power, he wants the clout, he wants the benefits that come along with. But there's also something about him that, like, if you're looking for thrills, you're gonna see an awful lot of thrills of stuff you never could have imagined with Senku around. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of know what you're in for with being a chief, running the village, having the women. Like, eventually that's going to get kind of old, you know? But with Senku, you never know what he's going to come up with next. And everyone has a reason to be respectful and loyal to him, and I just think that's really cool. It's not a, we just came to love you, and friendship is magic and everything. But it does kind of leave us in the same place as that, you know what I mean? Like, and one thing I noticed so much, and you guys were pointing this out too with all of Tsukasa's people that we got to meet, is like, there is no loyalty, there is no friendship, there is no, like, I'm sure any of them would turn on Tsukasa if they thought they had the chance, you know? And the weird thing about Senku is, like, while he does have all of this knowledge, which does make him powerful in a way, his actual, like, he could be taken down so easily. He's not Tsukasa. He's not this, like, living beast that, like, you literally can't take down, and, like, he's way too strong and nobody dares to oppose him. It's just the opposite. It's that he's earned everyone's trust and respect so much that, like, they willingly follow him, and it's just such a big difference in the way that the two kingdoms work, you know? The two empires or whatever. So yeah, so that was just like, that was amazing. Magma, you know what? I'm still not like warm and fuzzy on Magma, but I definitely have a ton more respect for him after this one because he at least sees what's up, you know? He might be him and he might be not that great at times, but at the very least, like, he can see the writing on the wall and he knows that like things are going to be better with Senku, and he's gonna, even if he has that like desire to be like top guy and everything, macho man and all that stuff, like, he has enough wits about him to know that like the smart thing to do is to follow Senku. And even when he kind of wanted to turn on him, he like didn't, and he was trying to save him, and I give him respect for that. That was great. That was so good, you guys. I loved it. I loved it so much. And then to end it with the thing about his birthday, and they were all, I knew it. I'm like, there's no way again is that it's like I have, and again, no pun intended, I'm not saying like, oh, we're all warm and fuzzy and wonderful and like have the super pure altruistic, like even like Ginro's super shady at times, you know, like Gan has his like ways and everything, but like at the end of the day, I also trust them implicitly, you know what I mean? So I knew he wasn't trying to do anything. And then as soon as everyone else was like, oh, there's no running away from this, I'm like, oh my God, they did like a surprise party for him or something. I never would have guessed it was a telescope though. That was so beautiful. I love the way he tried to be like, yeah, you know, this is practical for our village. And we know the first thing he thought of was his dad, the astronomy thing and everything. And just, oh, and Ruri would know that because of the whole story that was passed down and everything. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. I'm just going to go cry about it some more and wait for next week to come so I can watch more. So next time I'm finishing off, because I do 2 at a time. I don't record them that way, but I do watch them that way. Next time we are finishing off season 1, and I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest, because I, of course, am going on maternity leave after that, and I'm not, that's the end for me for a little while, you know? And like, I'm gonna miss my weekly Dr. Stone. Of course, I'll be super busy and have a lot of other great things going on. But, man, like, I legit just want to absorb this series, like, into my bloodstream. It's so freaking good. So freaking good. I would seriously just sit and binge watch it if I could. Alright guys, I loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, for the love of God, be sure to join me next time. Who knows what's going to happen now that we're getting to the end of the road for season 1. So please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.